Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Reality Duggar News. Jill Duggar, one of the reality TV celebrities from the 19 Kids and Counting series, is heavily pregnant with her second child in tow. However, just like female tennis superstar Serena Williams, who appeared nude on a Vanity Fair cover, one of these moms-to-be knows the gender of the child that they are carrying at the moment. After all, there is always a degree of excitement in that. And with fans left guessing, will it be a boy or a girl that will be born as the due date arrives? Jill Duggar is married to husband Derk Dillard, and the anxiety as well as excitement receiving the latest bundle of joy continues to build up. It can be that they are working on a neutral theme in the room to welcome the arrival of the latest addition to the family, as that is not unheard of before. Right now, the 26-year-old Jill Duggar is a mother to 2-year-old Israel, who is also known as Izzy in short. She and her husband did reveal earlier on that Izzy will end up being a big brother to another little boy, but that has not been officially confirmed just yet. That bit of news was shared back in January earlier this year in a video for TLC. 28-year-old Derek said, Israel didn't really understand what was happening, but he's just excited because other people are excited, so he's just excited about his new little baby brother. Jill also gushed, "We're really excited about having another son. I know that Israel and this little one will be best friends. Apart from that, the baby's new name will be Samuel Scott Dillard." The happy couple wrote on their site, "We are so excited to announce the name of baby Dillard to Samuel Scott Dillard. We can't wait to welcome him to the world and have him join our family very soon." With Jill Duggar being due in July, it is less than a month to go before Samuel is born and takes the very first breaths of air from this world. It is not far from the truth to figure out that Derek and Jill are going to stop at just 2 children, based on the family environment in which they grew up in. Surely Jill would know of the feeling when it comes to enjoying a large family with so many siblings around, and she might just wish for the same to happen to her growing brood. Having been married for over 3 years, the two were rather firm in their decision to raise a large family in which the one Jill grew up in. Jill shared right after her engagement, "Both of us want as many kids as God will give us. My parents have kept popping them out, so we'll see how our fertility is." In fact, they were even keen to discuss the very idea of adoption, something which is not the cup of tea for everyone. As for Jill's sister, Jessa Duggar, the June 26 episode of Counting On has shown how Jessa Duggar welcomed her second baby in February earlier this year. Baby Henry, as he is known, is the second child of 24-year-old Jessa Duggar Seawald after a 5-hour labor. This is child's play compared to her first son, Spurgeon, who took more than 2 days of labor while requiring a blood transfusion in the process. Jessa's 27-year-old sister, Jinger Duggar, even termed it a perfect birth. Surely, this is something that all women would love to have compared to struggling for hours on end to give birth. Let's hope that Jill Duggar and Derek Dillard will not come under fire for their parenting methods with Samuel Scott Dillard. Part 1, Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's love story may have been a whirlwind, but their connection is undeniably strong. The couple were introduced through Jinger's sister Jessa Duggar and her husband, Ben Seawald, who met the former soccer star in Texas before he visited the Duggar family in Arkansas. Jinger reflected on the early days of her spark with Vuolo in the pair's 2021 memoir, The Hope We Hold, admitting that she had never felt such a strong attraction to anyone. However, Vuolo had a hard time winning over Jinger's father, Jim Bob Duggar, who made his now son-in-law complete a 50-page survey before dating his daughter. It was intense, but I was actually pretty eager to fill it out and say, "Okay, look, this is a good opportunity for them to get to know me," Vuolo told Us Weekly exclusively in April 2021. "It's tough for Mr. Duggar, man. He's got all these girls and all these guys hanging around. I think if I had all those girls, I'd probably come up with a document too." After gaining Jim Bob's approval, the pair kicked off their courtship and announced their engagement in July 2016. 3 months later, they were married. Part 2. Jinger Duggar is officially preparing to walk down the aisle. In Touch reports that Duggar, 34, and Stephen Wisman have applied for a marriage license. Duggar and Wisman have never publicly commented their courtship, but were first spotted together in late 2020. As one of 13 kids, Wisman had a similar upbringing to Duggar. In fact, one of Duggar's siblings, brother Jeremiah, is married to one of Wisman's siblings, his sister Hannah. According to an online wedding website, Jana and Stephen are set to wed in Maine on August 24. Jana sparked engagement rumors in July when she posted a series of Instagram photos with a ring on her left hand. Fans flooded the comments section at the time to inquire about her relationship status. Engagement ring? Did I miss something? One Instagram user wrote, while another speculated, "This definitely has to be an engagement ring." A third fan asked, "Is that an engagement ring on Jana's hand? I sure hope so." Meanwhile, a fourth individual suspected that Jana was amused by the rumors, commenting, "Jana eating popcorn and laughing while reading comments about the ring." Celebrity weddings of 2024. Stars who got married this year. Later that month, Jana made light of the chatter while giving an inside look at her tiny house in a YouTube video. "I moved in here a few years ago, and over time, I just worked on this place, making it a little bit more of my own," she explained. Jana went on to show viewers her detachable projector screen for movie nights. While taking it down, she said, "We have to move Alfred," referring to her gorilla stuffed animal. "My boyfriend gave it to me," she teased before clarifying that she was joking. "No, just kidding." Counting on Jinger Duggar's most empowering quotes about dating, being single. Jana revealed that the toy was actually a gift from her younger brother James Duggar. "He surprised me one day, and he's like, 'Jana, I got you something. I got you a little friend,'" she recalled. "Isn't he so cute?" Jana has been vocal in the past about her desire to settle down, but she exclusively told Us Weekly in July 2020 that she was not that worried about finding her person. "Yes, I long to be married, and one day I think that will come. But I think I'm just trying to stay busy with whatever comes along my path," she said at the time. 19 kids and counting. A comprehensive guide to the Duggar family. Jana confessed that she felt a little more pressure to tie the knot because of her family's values, but she was focused on making the most of being single, telling Us, "I think if I sit there and I'm like, 'Oh no, I'm not married,' and just get all worried about it, it makes things way worse." Jana is the eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. She starred alongside her family on TLC's 19 Kids and Counting from 2008 to 2015, and the spin-off Counting On from 2015 to 2020. Thank you for watching, and like, comment, and share. If you are looking for more Duggar family news, come back to Reality Duggar News for all your updates.